So training is not only essential for the new employees, so it is also needed for the existing employees. The human resource management helps to get the maximum results and better results, or it helps to increase the efficiency of the employee. Employee engagement describes the level of enthusiasm and dedication a worker feels towards their job. Human resource management is a operation in a company is designed to maximize the employee's performance. Hello everyone, a warm welcome to one and all to the introductory session on human resource management. I am Meghana from the Department of Commerce, lecturing in Vidhyaashram First Aid College, the Temple of Excellence. Today we are in the introductory session to know about the human resource management syllabus and the internals portion and book for reference. Let us start with the syllabus. So for you have 5 units. So under human resource management, you have 5 units. You are going to study the human resource management. So what is human resource management? How it is benefited in the organization? What is the need for studying the human resource management? So that all we are going to study under human resource management. So under that first one, unit 1 is all about introduction to human resource management. So under unit 1, you are going to study what is human resource management and functions of human resource management, and what is personnel management, difference between the human resource management and personal management, and various other factors. So all the basics about human resource management. So under unit 2 is all about human resource planning, recruitment and selection. So what is recruitment, what is selection, and what is planning? So this is planning, selection and recruitment for the human resource. So you are going to study all about planning, recruitment and selection, the process, and what all are the factors which influence, or what all are the factors to be considered while selecting an employee, and while developing or while recruiting, what all are the factors we need to consider. So unit 3 is all about induction, training and compensation. So the human resource, the duty of a human resource is to recruit, only to recruit? No. So they need to induction, training and compensation for the employees. So what is induction, what is training and what is compensation? So that we are going to study under unit 3. So unit 4 is performance appraisal, promotion and transfer. So performance appraisal, you need to evaluate the performance of an individual and you need to appreciate, you need to give compensation for them, you need to motivate an individual. So either it may be a financial motivation or non-financial motivation. So monetary aspect or non-monetary aspect. So through the transfer or promotion, so the various factors or various forms of motivation. So that we are going to study under unit 4. So last one, unit 5 is employee engagement and psychological contract. So what is employee engagement and what is psychological contract? So all this we are going to study under unit 5. So totally altogether you have 5 units under human resource management. But it is an interesting subject to learn. So you can score maximum marks in human resource management. So let us discuss one by one. So first one is all about introduction to human resource management. So what is human resource management? Human resource management is a process of selecting or process of recruiting an employee, training them and maintaining the same employees in the organization. So you need to recruit the employees, you need to manage them, you need to improve their skills and knowledge, you need to encourage them to develop, as well as you need to maintain with the human resource. So you need to maintain the employees. All this activity plays an important role to achieve the overall objective, because human resource, so this human resource is a key element in the organization. So they plays an important role in the organization. So they are the primary aspect to perform all the activities. So you need to manage the human resources in the employees for the better results. You can get a maximum result or you can utilize at a maximum level with the available resources. So the study of human resource or the human resource management helps to get the maximum results and better results, or it helps to increase the efficiency of the employee. So we are going to manage with the human resource. So under human resource management, we are going to study only human resource. So only about the human resource under this paper. So human resource management is a operation in a company's designed to maximize the employee's performance. So how you can get a maximum efficiency or maximum efforts from the employee. So it helps to get a maximum results from the employees. So under unit 1, we are going to study all the basics concepts about human resource management. Moving further, unit 2 is human resource planning, recruitment and selection. So before we take any action, we need to plan. So it is a bridge between where we are and where we want to be. So our future goal or the final objective, and now where we are. So it's a bridge between where we are and where we want to be. So it guides to the right path. So before managing the human resource, you need to know, so what all are the qualities, what all are the skills required for a particular job and the number of vacancies. So all this we need to plan before taking to action. After that, recruitment. So you're going to set a specific criteria in order to recruit the employees, so that you will get a maximum applicant only who's suitable for the particular job. First, you need to set a criteria for a particular job. Based on their job description, we are going to set. So based on that, we collect the application and we take a action. After that, selection process. So we have a more option now. So out of that, we can select a best alternative or best option. So when we have a more option, it's a chance for the organization, it's a good chance for the organization to pick the best candidate for the organization. So under unit 2, we are going to study human resource planning, recruitment and selection process. So next, moving further, unit 3 is induction, training and compensation. So after selecting an employee, you need to introduce your employees to the organization, and the employee should also get to know the rules and regulation and the working environments of the organization and their roles and responsibilities. So all this we can done through induction. So now the new employee is familiar with the organization or the working environment. After that, training. Based on the individual skills and knowledge, so we need to mold their skills. So this can be done through training. So training is not only essential for the new employees, so it is also needed for the existing employees. Because of the changing environment, changes in the technology, changes in the working environment, changes in political rules and regulation, all these changes requires training. So in order to keep update with yourself, so training helps. So it helps to increase an individual skills and knowledge with the changing environment. After that, compensation. So compensation, it's a key element to get a more work from your employee. So compensation, it may be a monetary or non-monetary aspect. So through the transfer, promotion and holiday packages, so various non-monetary aspect as well as the monetary aspects, which leads to increase the efficiency among the employees. So how we can increase the efficiency of an employee? So how we can motivate an individual? So all this we are going to study under unit 3. So that is induction, training and compensation. So next one, unit 4 is performance appraisal, promotion and transfer. So what is performance appraisal? Performance appraisal means you need to evaluate an individual performance and you need to appreciate their performance. So if they achieve something, so if an employee achieves something, so you need to appreciate an individual. So it is a motivation for the other employees to get the appreciation from the top management. So it is also one of the factors which motivate an individual. So either it may be for an employee or it may be for its subordinates. So you need to appreciate, you need to appraise the performance. So appraise the individual performance. Next one, promotion and transfer. So all this performance appraisal, promotion and transfer is one of the factors under motivation. So you need to motivate an individual through all these factors. So through the promotion, you can increase the efficiency in the employee, as well as the employees also can develop. So they can improve their skills and knowledge, and they can get motivated. Also the other individual also can get motivated through this. Then transfer. So both the promotion and transfer, it's a factors under motivation. So we are going to study what is performance appraisal, how any manager or how the top management needs to appreciate an individual performance, and what all are the forms of promotion and transfer. So within the organization, we can promote your employees, as well as with the different branches, different location. So promotion and transfer, or only the transfer and only the promotion. So that all we are going to study under unit 4. Last unit is employee engagement and psychological contract. So what do you mean by employee engagement? Employee engagement describes the level of enthusiasm and dedication a worker feels towards their job. So how enthusiastic you are and how dedicated towards your work. So that we are going to analyze, we are going to measure. Then psychological contracts are defined by the relationship between an employer and employee. So it is defined as a relationship between the employer and employee. So you need to maintain a good relationship with the management. So the management and the employee's relationship, it reflects the organizational activity. So you need to maintain a good relationship where there are unwritten mutual expectations for each side. Employees or workers expect salary and transfer and appreciation, various factors from the top management. And the management, they expect effective work and the productivity and efficiency in their performance or efficiency in their work from their employees. So they expect each other. So expectation from each side. So the psychological contract is rather defined as a philosophy, not a formula or devised plan. So mainly it is a relationship between the employer and employee. So we are going to study about this under unit 5. So this is all about your units. So altogether you have 5 units under human resource management, but all the 5 units are interesting units. So you can involve yourself and you can get more marks, you can score more marks from this paper. So moving further, let us discuss about your internals portion. So this time you have 3 internals. So altogether you have 3 internals. So the internal portions is for first internals, unit 1 and unit 2. That is introduction to human resource management and human resource planning, recruitment and selection for the first internals. And for the second internals, induction, training and compensation, performance appraisal, promotion and transfer. That is unit 3 and unit 4. So for the last internals, for internals 3, you have unit 5. So your IA marks, that is internal assessment marks, is for 40 marks. So for 40 marks, you need to attend all these 3 internals, because your final marks will be awarded on average of 3 internals. So on the average of 3 internals, you will get your internals marks. So you need to attend all the 3 internals. So this is all about your internals. Moving further, book for reference. So I refer Ashwatthappa, Human Resource Management by Ashwatthappa for Human Resource Management. So next one, learning outcomes. If you study the human resource management, you should be able to describe the roles and responsibilities of human resource management. So what is the roles and responsibilities of human resource management? How it is important? So what is the need for human resource management? Then ability, you should be able to describe the human resource planning. HRP means human resource planning, recruitment and selection process. So how you need to plan and what all are the procedure, recruitment procedure and the selection process. And you should be able to describe induction, training and compensation aspect. So how an organization can motivate an individual. So through which form you can motivate your employees. Then you should be able to explain the performance appraisal and its process. So what is performance appraisal and what are the process of performance appraisal? So if you study this human resource management, you should be able to describe or you should be able to explain all this points. So basically, human resource management, this paper is prescribed for you in order to understand what is the importance of human resource. So why you need to manage the human resource. So what are the benefits from this human resource management. So initially, we won't give, in the traditional organization, we don't give much importance for the human resource management because we are going to treat like machines. We are going to treat the employees like machine. But now we are going to treat the employees as an asset. So they are the assets for the organization, valuable assets for the organization. Because without the human resources, we cannot take any other activity. So all the activity is depends on the human resource. So they are the key element and they are treated as a valuable assets for the organization. So now we give much importance for the human resource management. So through the individual development, we can expect more from the employees. So we can contribute, the employee efficiency can be increased. So the productivity level also increased. So through this human resource management, we can achieve all the objectives. So here human resource management plays an important role. So now in all the department, it involves human resource. So we need to study the human resource and the organization should be able to manage with the human resources. So this paper is an important subject for you people. This is all about the introduction to human resource management. In the next session, let us start with the unit 1, that is introduction to human resource management. Under unit 1, we are going to study all the basic things about the human resource management, that is functions and objectives and various other factors. Let us start first unit in the next session. Until then, keep watching. Thank you.